Hello, Taste Buddies, and welcome back to the Taste Buddies Club. Today, we'll be making, not baking, Mama said no, chocolate cake. Can't wait to taste it. Let's get started. 1.5 cups of flour, 2/3 cups of cocoa powder, 3/4 cups of sugar, 3 tablespoons of baking powder, 3/4 cups of melted butter, and 2 cups of water. All right, Taste Buddies, take your sifter and put it on top of the bowl that you're planning to mix your ingredients in for your Mama Said No chocolate cake. Pour in your flour, add your cocoa, add your baking powder, and just let that sift through. Mix it around a bit. And then go ahead and pour your sugar in the sifter as well. And then we're just going to go ahead and mix that. And then take your water and sit it in the microwave so that you can warm it up. And while that's heating up, we're going to go ahead and add our melted butter. If you would like to substitute oil for the butter, that is fine. Then we're just going to mix it. And then your mix is going to get a little bit lumpy, which is okay because you've just added that melted butter. And then we're just going to add small amounts of water to this mixture at a time. And then just stir it. And then we're just going to really mix this. And now that we have it mixed pretty well, we're just going to go ahead and start using our whisk. And make sure that you're using the large end of the whisk so that we can get it mixed and then there's not any lumps in it. And just keep mixing it until it's smooth. And it just has a liquid consistency. Okay. Then grab a piece of parchment paper. And on this parchment paper, I've added butter. I've spread the butter all across the parchment paper. And then sprinkle flour on top of that parchment paper. And dusted off the excess flour that was on top of the butter on top of the parchment paper. If you don't want to use parchment paper, that's fine. Just go ahead and grease your pan with flour and butter as you normally would. Or you could just use Pam. And then grab a container. It must be a microwave safe container. And my container is square. If Wendy's can make square hamburgers, we can make square chocolate cake. Place your parchment paper inside of your baking dish. And then just go ahead and grab your mixture. Give it one little stir. And then pour your mixture inside of your pan. You may need to use a spatula. Now we're going to take this dish and put it in the microwave. Now we have our dish in the microwave and we're going to go ahead and get it cooking. And we're going to set that timer to 10 minutes. Okay, let's go ahead and check our cake. Wow, looks amazing. Okay, we've removed it from the microwave. And again, we're just going to test to see if it's done by sticking this wooden stick inside. And look at that. That wooden stick is just as clean as can be. Look at that. That means that it's done, guys. We're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes to cool down. And then we're going to remove it from the baking dish. So exciting. Okay, Taste Buddies, we've allowed the cake to cool down just a bit so that we can go ahead and remove it from the baking pan and apply icing to it. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so I have my plate. And I'm just going to place this plate over the top of the cake while it's still in the baking dish. And I'm going to pick it up and in one motion, flip it over. Easy, right? And then I would just go ahead and lift my baking pan away from the plate. You can still see steam coming off of it. It's so hot. And set it to the side. And then I'll just go ahead and remove my parchment paper. We're ready to put some frosting on it. And I'm going to use the cocoa Nutella to frost this cake with. Microwave your Nutella for about 30 seconds so that it will be very soft and easy to spread. I'm just going to take a paper towel and clean off my plate and just take a look at that beauty. And then we're just going to cut a slice. Yum. Thank you for watching the Taste Buddies Club. Have a good day.